What if I told you that the secret to living longer isn't just about eating healthy, exercising, or following every wellness trend out there? In fact, some of the most common advice about longevity might be completely wrong. Stick around, because we're about to uncover the truth that most people overlook. We all know people who live long lives, right? But what sets them apart from the rest? You might be surprised to learn that even people who stick to the strictest diets and exercise routines don't always live longer than those who don't. So what is it then? What's the real key to longevity? Meet Walter, a man who's lived to 105 and still starts his day with a cup of coffee. Walter's had a full life. He's a taxi driver, a husband, and a friend. But despite the various lifestyle habits he's tried over the years, he found that longevity isn't just about diet or following health rules. In this video, we're going to explore Walter's life, the surprising lessons he's learned, and what you can take away to live a longer, happier life. Let's talk about diet. It's what we all think of when we hear longevity, right? We imagine people who eat clean, stay away from processed foods, and never touch a donut. But Walter learned the hard way that this isn't the whole story. He believed for a long time that clean eating was the key to his long life, until he started seeing a pattern. People who ate perfectly didn't necessarily live longer than those who didn't obsess about every meal. Walter, on the other hand, enjoys his 2 eggs fried in butter every morning, a bit of bread, and even a small whiskey at night. And guess what? He's still going strong. So if it's not about diet, what is it about? Let's dive deeper into what truly keeps people going. Walter didn't realize it at first, but it wasn't his food or his routine that made the biggest difference. It was his purpose. After his wife passed away, Walter struggled with loss. But then something changed. He picked up gardening, simple, everyday tasks that gave him a reason to get up each day. After 105 years, what Walter found was profound. Purpose, no matter how small, was the key to his survival. Whether it was tending to his plants, walking for 20 minutes a day, or enjoying a cup of coffee with his son, these small, everyday routines gave his life meaning. It wasn't about following the latest health trends or getting rid of every imperfection. It was about finding something that made each day worth living. Here's the thing most people miss: social connections. Walter's life didn't just extend because of his routines, it was the relationships that kept him moving forward. His son, Robert, after years apart, started visiting every 3 weeks, and that emotional support meant the world to him. When we ask ourselves how we can live longer, we often forget the importance of good people around us. It's not just a luxury, it's a necessity. Longevity thrives on love, connection, and shared moments. What about stress? You might think that avoiding stress is the key, but Walter's story teaches us that it's not as simple as cutting stress out completely. Stress is part of life, but how we manage it is the real game changer. Dr. Paulson, the nutritionist Walter worked with for years, told him eat clean, sleep well, avoid stress. But even he couldn't fully solve the stress part. Stress is something we have to live with, but how we react to it, how we cope with it, makes all the difference. To live a long life, it's not just about removing stress, it's about learning to cope with it and finding peace amid the chaos. So, what have we learned from Walter's extraordinary life? Longevity isn't just about perfect habits, it's about having purpose, nurturing relationships, managing stress, and finding small moments of joy. Whether it's gardening, a phone call, or simply enjoying your breakfast, it's these simple things that make life worth living. Before we wrap up, remember this: if you're only living to check off items on your to-do list or counting calories, you're missing the point. Longevity is presence. It's about waking up with something to look forward to, even if it's as small as a morning cup of coffee. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit the like button, comment below with your thoughts, and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know, what's one thing that gives you life purpose? I'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for more ways to live a longer, healthier life. Remember, longevity isn't just a lifestyle, it's a mindset. Find your reason to keep going, and the years will take care of themselves.